What's going on, everybody? Nick Hamilton here at the 2021 Pac-12 Media Day here in beautiful Hollywood, California. Yes, the sun is shining and the stars are bright, as well as the Pac-12 stars that are going to be performing on the football field with a full season this coming year. Now, we had a chance to speak with a lot of different players, athletic directors from around the Pac-12, including the Pac-12 commissioner, who has some updated news regarding the future of the Pac-12. Make sure you keep it locked right here and stay tuned. Make sure you go to www.nightcastmedia.com and make sure you follow me on social media at Instagram at Nick Hamilton LA and on Twitter at Nick Hamilton 213. NIL is concerned. Are there any plans for the Pac-12 as well as the other schools in the Pac-12 to provide educational services for the student athletes as it pertains to that regarding, taxes and financial education and things of that nature?
Yes, all of our schools are doing independent educational programs for their student athletes. Maybe I could turn that over to Rob to talk about some of the specifics around his university.
Sure. I think all of our schools have long had robust student athlete development programs. So we've been providing these services for several years. And obviously, we'll tailor those to the new environment that we're in with NIL. We'll get feedback from our student athletes, from our coaches, and continue to update those programs. But absolutely, we're doing an A to Z educational programs at our schools.
It's a great day. Obviously, to see all the teams, to see our student athletes, it just reminds you that football is close, football is near, and we can't wait to get back and have our fans in the stadiums and supporting our student athletes. But it's a great energy, it's a great vibe. It's good to be here in LA, have the Pac-12 come to LA where we are, so it's good to be home.
And what does it mean?
No, yeah, man, it's going to be exciting. We got a good team, and plus we get the fans out there too. So everybody's going to be involved this year, and it's going to be a good year.
What does it mean to have fans back at the Rose Bowl to cheer you guys on each and every week that you guys are playing home games?
No, yeah, it's going to be exciting. We get the fans, the band. They bring energy, they bring juice and momentum. So, I'm excited to get them out there, and it's going to be a fun time for everybody.
Now, you made an interesting quote. You said you don't just want to entertain, you want to educate. What exactly did you mean by that, and who would you like to educate, especially coming from the communities that we come from here in Los Angeles?
The youth is our future, so for me, I always want to educate the youth and my peers. I want to show that, not only is football a great avenue, but there are other things that you can do surrounding football if that's what you love, or just in the workforce in general. I also feel that, the school system, the LAUSD school system can be a lot better, and, we actually have to make, certain things and do certain things to actually change it.
Von Thibodeau, we know how demonstrative he is on the field, but just to speak to his character, not just on the field, but off the field, and what do you see out of that young man in the last couple of years?
I think that's the best part of him. I think anytime you sign a player that has that five-star status, you want his work ethic, his demeanor, his leadership qualities to be that of a five-star as well, and he has that.
What excites you the most about this season coming up? Is it the fans? Is it just having a full schedule? What is it?
I think you just hit all of them right there. The fans, having a full schedule.
All of it, really. Having fans back, having the band back in the stadium, having a normal season with guys in the locker room. I think there were times last year, we wouldn't lift because you're worried about contact tracing. We weren't allowed in the team room because of contact tracing. It's just be around the team again and really build a repertoire with the guys. I think that's something we've missed for a while, and I'm excited to have back.
I think our lines have just from a depth standpoint, we feel really confident with the amount of people on both our offensive and defensive lines that we can now play in the game. I think that's where we were probably challenged the most early when I first got there, was just kind of replenishing both the offensive and defensive lines, but feel really confident with the group of guys that we have on both sides of the ball up front, and that's really where the game is won. So that's what kind of gives us some confidence going into the season.